If like one kid in one of us is sick, then that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But if everybody's sick, then yeah, then you just give up at that point.
He's back.
There's the host of the podcast.
Yeah, not a very good podcast if I can't even keep it on the internet.
That is fair.
Well, we discussed it, and we came to the conclusion that it's TOJI's fault because he's been breaking a lot of other technology lately. So,
I've been on a historical run of making things that have never happened before happen.
yes. So there you go.
Well,
okay, I'll let you guys take over now.
Gee, thanks. Well, thanks for. I'm sorry. I was worried this was going to happen. I don't know. I hope it's not my router, but my internet, my modem went down too earlier, and then I don't know what's going on.
It's okay. It's the spectrum. It's not your fault.
Yeah. So hopefully we can hang on. But I don't remember where I was at. I think it was about the online school. So, do you like doing online better, or what we used to call it brick and mortar?
That shit is ass. Always has been.
Like what?
I hate it when it started.
I've never really done it. So like, especially for like college, like how exactly does it like work?
Basically, they just give you assignments to do, and you do those assignments, and then you hop on Zoom calls every now and then. That is literally all classes. They give you homework. They force you to join Zoom calls. You don't even have to. Not even force. You don't even have to be there. They literally. You could really just be giving homework assignments, and that's the entirety of your college life. Online.
That's crazy. Like so, like so there's no like professor interaction. It's not like everybody logs in and there's like a Zoom meeting where the teacher teaches. It's all literally just you log in, you go click on assignments, you do them, and then that's basically it.
There is, but you don't have to join the Zoom calls if you don't want to, because they assume since you're online, you either more than likely have a full-time job, a full-time parent, so you're not able to dedicate that time. So they just upload the lectures online as well for you to go and watch, which I doubt most people do, and they just go in and do the homework, and as long as you're passing your work, that's really all you need.
That's crazy because like. I mean, I'm not saying that you're not like a smart person, but like you could just have like your class up on one screen and then like Google up on the other, and then just Google all the answers, throw them into the thing, and send them in. Basically, yeah.
Yep, and that's what you do.
Is that what you do?
Nope. Because my school has a way because it's especially a technological advanced school, and we're heavy on like AI is like on our brink, so we need to use it as we can. So AI not only not only can students use AI in certain ways that the school um, lets us, but AI is also used to track how AI has been used on work. So if you like go into ChatGPT and be like, "Yo, write this essay for me," and you send in that essay, the teachers have their own AI program they can use to tell if AI was used on it, and if it was, which they will find out every time, you're gonna fail the assignment. So you still have to do your own work. You just can't. You can use AI, but it's mainly basically like, can you fix this sentence for me? What's a better way I can write this? Can you fix my grammar? Stuff like that.
Yeah, and that was the thing that we watched. Sometimes on a podcast, I do like we just judge TikToks, because it's fun. I mean, because you put things on the internet, that's what people are going to do, whether it's a good judge or a bad judge. But one of them was a girl was getting kicked out of a class because she was using AI during a test, and the teacher was saying that she was cheating. So I'm going to ask you, is that cheating? Right? So she was taking an exam. It wasn't like a study thing. It wasn't study hall at home or what. That she was using AI while she was taking a final exam, and the teacher was going to fail her because he said that she was cheating. She was trying to say that she wasn't cheating, but if she's using AI during an exam, how would that not be? And I'm sure that that's got to be like heavily monitored, especially since AI is absolutely blowing up now. Like, what do you think? Do you think that that was cheating?
100%.
Yeah,
I don't like cheating.
Yeah.
I grew up with both black and Asian parents, so cheating or anything near it was very, very prohibited. And I had to heavily convince my family that it's okay for me to use AI right now. And that wasn't even an easy conversation itself.
Well, if you're doing it like, I mean, if you're using, hey, Big Josh, what's up? If you're using AI like to study and stuff like that, I get that. But if you're in the middle of like an exam and you're using AI, which is like, I mean, you can't even like use Google. You're not even supposed to be Googling answers when you're like, I don't understand how that would not be. And yeah, she was up in arms. Just that when you talked about AI, like that was never even thought. I mean, to be fair, I'm not that seasoned. We did have computers in school, but like AI was never even like a consideration or anything like that. But I just thought it was funny that she's like completely adamant and like pissed off at the teacher. I'm like, you're using AI during a final exam. You might as well have the teacher standing there giving you the answers, and you're gonna say that part's not cheating. You're not too late. No, actually, we just started not too long ago, and then my internet crapped out. So everybody, keep your fingers crossed that it keeps going. So I was just wondering because now that you have AI, that's got to be like heavily monitored, especially now with like online school, because they can tell if like I forgot where it was that I saw something. They can tell if AI did your like work for you.
Yep.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But you're gonna be doing the classes and stuff like that. So you get to go to brick and mortar like us old folks.
That's how I enjoy it. I don't like online. Prefer being in the environment.
Which is cool. I mean, because you don't get the interaction, right? You don't get the interaction like with other students and teachers, and I mean anybody could sit there. It's like I think it's good for my daughter because of like all the stuff going on at like high schools and stuff, and she actually was doing worse right at her brick and mortar. I mean, she's been brick and mortar up until just this year, so we were like, well, let's do that. And her school had a lot of problems with things, and her teachers were absolutely failing her. Like they weren't like teaching her, and they weren't like helping her. They were just like, bad grading her, and then like that was it. But since she did the online school, since she started that, she actually has done better, but she still has, she has to have Zoom meetings kind of like you do. Like that's why I didn't fully like know the process, but I was joking with her because she was here this Thanksgiving weekend, and she was Monday and Tuesday she had to do her schooling, and so she sits in the other room and does it. And then at one point, like the end of the day, she was like kind of like laying down in the chair, and I'm like, I was giving her crap about it, but to be fair, she's doing really good. But like I was like, damn, it must be nice just laying out, lounging, sitting on your laptop, and like as much as like it's helping, I think she's doing better. But I go, I don't think there's enough of that interaction like from teachers and other classmates and all that stuff. By just sitting on like a computer and stuff like that. So I don't know. I was just curious how it was for you, especially at a collegiate level. I mean, I know that she's in high school, so that's pretty close to it. But in college, I was just like, how does that work? But But that's cool. So, so you were writing a paper, I think you said, because I made a quote in the GGL, and then you're like, I'm using that. What was that paper? What was that paper for? Just one of your classes, or?
Yeah, it was for a school project that I had to write. Basically, it was a essentially I was the assignment was you're tasked to write a getting started guide for a community of your choosing. And literally all I had to do was basically write an introduction into what the GGO was and give quotes from people in our community that were just something that they said in here that might have had a substantial meaning towards what GGO is or related to it.
Yeah, I was like, because when you said that, I'm using that, and then you said it was like for a paper, I was like, what did I say? I'm like, right on, but what did I say? But I just thought it was kind of cool. And then I'm like, oh, I feel honored. And then I was like, what did I say? But so that being said, then what do you want to get out of? I don't know, not get out of. Why? What are you in the GGL for? Or like, what do you hope? But make a team, use it for because you're going to school for this event stuff like that. Is that like something that you would like to do as part of the GGL? Is like the event stuff, or like what do you want to do with the GGL community?
I mean, at first, when I joined, the original reason I joined was because I wanted to be on a team like everybody else. I thought it was a really cool opportunity, and I wanted to be a part of that. But now I think I'm just here because I enjoy it. I just enjoy the environment and doing what I do, and that's really the only reason I'm still around. Hold on, give me like 2 minutes.
You're fine. I thought I heard some.